Year 5 and 6. I'm going to read to you Tuesday's pages 1 to 3 of Jack and the Beanstalk. There's also a copy on the website as well, so you can read it yourselves if you prefer. A long, long time ago, when most of the world was young and folk did what they liked because all things were good, there lived a boy called Jack. His father was bedridden, his mother, a good soul, was busy early morns and late eyes, planning and placing how to support her sick husband and her young son by selling the milk and butter, which Milky White, the beautiful cow, gave them without stint. For it was summer-time, but winter came on, the herbs on the fields took refuge from the frosts in the warm earth, and though his mother sent Jack to gather what fodder he could get in the hedgerows, he came back as often as not with a very empty sack, for Jack's eyes were often full of wonder at all the things he saw that sometimes he forgot to work. So it came to pass that one morning Milky White gave no milk at all, not one drain. Then the hard-working mother threw her apron over her head and sobbed, "What shall we do? What shall we do?" Now Jack loved his mother. Besides, he felt just a bit sneaky at being such a big boy and doing so little to help. So he said, cheer up, I'll go and get some work somewhere." And he felt as he spoke as if he would work his fingers to the bone, but the good woman shook her head mournfully. "You've tried that before, Jack," she said, "and no one would keep you. You are quite a good lad, but your wits go a wool gathering. No, we must sell Milky White and live on the money. It's no use crying over milk that is not here to spill." You see, she was wise as well as hard-working woman, and Jack's spirits rose. "Just so," he cried, "we will sell Milky White and be richer than ever. It's an ill wind that blows no one good. So as it's market day, I'll just take her there and we shall see what we shall see." "But," began the mother. "But doesn't butter parsnips," laughed Jack. "Trust me to make a good bargain." So it was washing day, and her sick husband was more ailing than usual. His mother let Jack set off to sell the cow. Not less than £10, she bawled after him as he turned the corner. £10 indeed! Jack had made up his mind to 20 solid gold sovereigns. So that was a lot of money, Year 5 and 6. He was just settling what he should buy his mother as a faring out of the money, when he saw a peculiar little old man on the road who called out, "Good morning, Jack." "Good morning," replied Jack with a polite bow, wondering how the peculiar little old man happened to know his name, though to be sure Jack's were plentiful as blackberries. "And where may you be going?" asked the peculiar little old man. Jack wondered again. He was always wondering, you know, what the peculiar little old man had to do with it, but being polite as always, he replied, "I'm going to market to sell Milky White, and I mean to make a good bargain." So you will, chuckled the peculiar little old man. "You look the sort of chap for it. I bet you know how many beans make 5. 2 in each hand and 1 in my mouth," answered Jack readily. He really was as sharp as a needle. Just so, chuckled the peculiar little old man, and as he spoke he drew out of his pocket 5 beans. "Well, here you are, so give us Milky White." Jack was so flabbergasted that he stood with his mouth open, as he expected the 5th bean to fly in it. "What?" he said at last. "My Milky White for 5 common beans? Not if I know it." "But they aren't common beans," put in the peculiar little old man, and there was a peculiar little smile on his peculiar little face. "If you plant these beans overnight, by morning they will have grown upright into the very sky." Jack was too flabbergasted this time even to open his mouth. His eyes opened instead. "Did you say right into the sky?" he asked at last, for you see Jack had wondered more about the sky than anything else. "Right into the very sky," repeated the peculiar old man, with a nod between each word. "It's a good bargain, Jack, and as fair's play's a jewel. If they don't, why, meet me here tomorrow morning and you shall have Milky White back again. Will that please you?" Right, cried Jack, without stopping to think, and the next moment he found himself standing on an empty road. 2 in each hand and 1 in my mouth, repeated Jack. That is what I said, and that is what I'll do. Everything in order, and if what the peculiar little old man said isn't true, I shall get Milky White back tomorrow morning. So, whistling and munching the bean, he trudged home cheerfully, wondering what the sky would be like if he was ever to get there. What a long time you've been, exclaimed his mother, who was watching anxiously for him at the gate. It is past sunsetting, but I see you sold Milky White. Tell me, quick, how much did you get for her? You'll never guess, began Jack. Laws a mercy, you don't say so, interrupted the good woman. And I was worrying all day lest they should take you in. What was it, £10? 15. Surely it can't be 20. Jack held out the beans triumphantly. There, he said. That's what I got for her. A jolly good bargain, too. It was his mother's turn to be flabbergasted, but all she said was, What? Them beans? Yes, replied Jack, beginning to doubt his own wisdom, but they're magic beans. If you plant them overnight, by morning they grow right up into the sky. Oh, please don't hit so hard. For Jack's mother, for once, had lost her temper and was belabouring the boy for all she was worth, and when she had finished scolding him, she flung the miserable beans out the window and sent him without dinner to bed. If this was the magical effect of the beans, thought Jack ruefully, he didn't want any more magic, if you please. However, being healthy and as a rule happy, he soon fell asleep and slept like a top. And that's where we're leaving the story today, at the end of page 3. Have a look at the instructions, have a look at the checklist year 5 and 6, and good luck writing from Jack's perspective. See you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.